Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Trove. This is Eddie, and we got a huge day. So it's been so long since I've actually been present for a patch, but we got one. Got a whole new class to try out, all this other stuff. Also, we can do some PvP. Also, at some point this week, we're gonna do the Shadow Tower since it has reset. And I can actually do the ones I can do again. Also, sometime this week, we should do... Well, there's lots of stuff, but today I think we're just going to probably get to the two things of the new class in PvP. I would like to start off with a new class, but first we're going to open up our Chaos chest for the day. Sunlight bulbs, I'll take it. Okay, go to my inventory, class coin, unlock the Chloromancer, and here we are. So, ranged class, very fast projectile, very fast attack speed. Let's check a couple things out. Let's do the dance. Oh yeah, doing the sprinkler. Oh, very nice. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, I like that a lot. And the pose is just sort of, look at me, and sleep. Wow. Oh cool, they added particles. Cry. And the last one is, I think, laugh. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, cool. Those are the emotes. That's the most important thing. And now let's go ahead and start adding some allies. But first, we probably want to see what the actual abilities are. Now, a lot of people keep recommending me to try things out on the public test server. No. I don't want to do that. I want to play when they're in the game and when they're finalized. I know that makes me a little behind the ball, but I just kind of like it this way. Okay, so... Oh. Automatically creates shield that absorbs damage when your health falls below 50%. Okay. Lob a seed that grows into a plant that will damage and snare nearby enemies. I don't know why this is going away. When fully grown, healing your plants will make them grow faster. Okay. So, kind of like you can throw down AoE stuff. I don't know how big of an AoE it is. Throws a seed that grows into a plant. When fully grown, it will explode in a burst of pollen that heals allies and damages enemies. Healing your plants will make them grow faster. So blowing up one of these plants, the pollinators, next to the lashers, is probably a good combo, because it'll make the lashers grow quicker. Randomly throws a number of lasher and pollinator seeds around you in quick succession. Okay, so I heard from a number of people that they were not very impressed with this class. That does seem rather simplistic, but we shall see. Of course, gonna need to go ahead and equip all the fancy styles I got. Let's go with the mastery one. I think I only have the 2 tomes. I still would rather get robotic salvage. I think there was a couple mounts I wanted with that. And balefire wings are going to look good because it's going to be green and green, right? I do like the Arcanium Steamboat. Mag Rider, never too big of a deal for this. Let's go ahead and get the sleigh because, holiday seasons and whatnot. Okay, so I'm going to go with my normal boots for magic damage with this guy. I know that that's kind of lame, but that's that. Now, I probably will eventually change the face and stuff. I won't make you guys sit through that, though. So let's go ahead and hop right in and start using this sucker. We'll see how it goes. No music. What happened there? Kind of awkward silences. So, back in the level 1 world. I've been spending a lot of time in the old level 1 worlds here. Oh, I love how fast it shoots. Which, it's really good because of our mastery rank. The fact that we have such a boost in damage. That, okay, and then let's try this. Come here. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That grows pretty fast on its own, surprisingly. I didn't expect it to grow that fast without some sort of healing. Another thing that we should probably check out at some point today is just glance at the mastery list. I'm in the hundreds somewhere. I don't really remember where. Where's the boss at? Is that the boss? Here. Come here. Yeah, so he slows him down. That's pretty good. So this is very, very crowd control-y based on those snares. Which is good. Oh, I forgot I had all this stuff on me. Alright, you know, let's do that now. Let's just take a quick glance in the midst of battle here. Mastery. So, first of all, this is battle level, which we're going to do a little bit of today, so we'll take a look at that later. But, as you can see, the mastery now goes down to 300. You can get Valkazar, King of the Dragons, which is really cool. They added some more stuff. Chaos Factor, coin at 250. I don't know what a Master's Orb does, but some pretty good buffs along the way. And I think at 200 you get the Monarch Dragon. So, where are we at? We are at 130, just got the Monarch Dragon Ling. Oh, wait, no, wait, we did? I don't remember that. I think I got that when I bought a pack or something. Is that a mount? Floodling Dragon? Or is it an ally? Let's see. Dragon. Yeah, it's an ally. Plus 20 critical hit and 8% physical damage. Well, it's not good for this class. Reduces cooldown time by 10%. Damaging enemies has a chance to blast them with fire. That's cool. I did not notice I got that guy. Okay, so we're already at level 3. I'm gonna stick around this world just so we don't have to listen to don't have to do the loading screens, because that's always a pain in the butt. We can probably grab another level or two real quickly, and then we'll head up the... One of the nice things about having all those mastery damages is that really no world is that challenging for us at first. So I can toss down like 2 of these. It's not bad. I bet their damage stacks and everything. There's another level. They stick around for a surprising amount of time as well, which is that's good. I mean, I'm liking it. I don't know. It is a little odd that the there's like only 2 things it can do: throwing down the one plant and throwing down the explosive plant. That is a little strange to me. And then one ability is just throw a lot of them. But I can imagine it would be really good in larger quests, maybe even like the Shadow Tower. Oh, what's this? Oh, not bad. I will absolutely unlock that. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not gonna complain yet, though. It doesn't seem... It may be not all that engaging, but I don't think it's such a bad thing to have some classes that are just incredibly straightforward. For some newer players, maybe. Did I toss down just 1 or 2? Okay, I tossed down just 1. I'll toss down the second. And... okay, just put on some of these things here. To look better. And we are level 5. So I think if we can just grab 1 more level real quick, I might cut this out. Since you kind of get the point. Oh, but we have our other abilities now, so let's start trying those out. Oh, I've never seen this one before. Nice little encampment down here. Let's try the number 1 ability first off. Whoop. How fast does it grow? Okay. So it's definitely good to combine that with a snare, because that took a little while, and especially for melee enemies and stuff that are going to be running towards you, that's going to be tricky. Alright, and we can try our ultimate next. If we can find 1 more dungeon. Let's go to this one. I don't recognize this one. I've missed quite a few submissions. Oh, nice. There's one with flowers. Oh, maybe I've seen this one. Maybe it's just oddly in the wall. Is it supposed to be open air like this? Or is it supposed to be underground? Where's the boss? Is that the boss? just the dire wasp, so possibly. So, okay, so that's okay. I mean, I could totally see that happening. So if I shoot the base my flowers, do they grow faster? It seems like maybe they do. Oh, okay, well then that's an interesting mechanic. Alright, I like that. I didn't say that anywhere though, which is kind of strange. I feel like it should. Yeah, so if you shoot, so you can kind of maybe throw it on your alt, and then rather than shooting the enemies, you're going to start shooting your plants and sort of try to set off this chain reaction of growing them up. And so we can ensnare them, and then this hole is the worst. Okay, well, so that's not bad. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. We'll see how long it takes to get sick of it. All right, everybody, we are at rank 9, and I thought I would bring you guys back in for the last level here. Got some more thoughts, more in-depth, a little bit more of a guide going on here now. So, I've been trying. I'm sort of seeing why people are not liking this one as much as other classes. Been trying to figure out what the best strat is. I've come up with one that I think is the best. Well, first of all, the best for this class is definitely to hop in, toss your alt, and then just start shooting. That's it. Very simple, probably good for new players. The only thing is that sometimes your ult is on cooldown, and what are you going to do then? And I've come up with one that I think is alright, but it really doesn't matter. Basically, you're going to end up spraying your other two abilities to try to simulate as much of your ult as you can get. But basically, first thing I would do is toss down one of these, because that will make it so that if you throw down a bunch of these guys, they will all sort of grow instantly. The issue being, see, they're already grown. That's the problem. The problem is that the number 1 ability, the one that drops the bomb flower, grows so much smaller than the thrashing plant. Let's see, can I get the actual name so I can... Pollinator and lasher. Alright, so I'm going to try to use those terms for the duration of this video. So the pollinator, if I had to redesign this class, what I would do is I would make the pollinator actually the right click instead of the lasher. Reason being, and then in order to compensate for the fact that you have it earlier and it's like a weaker ability, is I would make it do less damage, less healing, but I would way shorten the fuse of the pollinator. Like, even when you're shooting it, it doesn't grow that fast, especially when you compare it to this guy, right? So if you're trying to use the heals of this explosion to sort of unleash a bunch of lashers at once, you have to throw the lashers so much later. Oh, or maybe, is that working though? Is that all it is? Is it that it only needs to grow near it? No, that just grows really fast. So it basically becomes very difficult. I couldn't really pull it off, a nice combination of a well-timed pollinator with a well-timed lasher afterwards. So I would probably switch those if I was the one calling the shots, and then make the pollinator much weaker and quicker, and the lasher can stay as like a higher damaging thing. But I don't know, I guess both work, whatever. It's really unsatisfying just sort of trying to throw those things down as if you had your alt, which is really the most effective thing that this class has. The shield is probably pretty good. I tend to not notice it, but that's probably just because it's helping me not die. It seems like pretty standard. So yeah, but just the alt is really just seems like the way to go. Just stand near them. I have had quite a bit of trouble with ranged opponents. You really got to try to seek out the ranged opponents in the room quickly, and then try to target them with your basic attack first. Reason being that they tend to walk away from you and your drops, so they don't get hit by the lashers or the pollinators. So I think that would be, especially in PvP. I would guess that ranged classes would be the bane of this particular class's existence. Because even if you do try to use some of the range and like throw a lasher out towards an enemy, by the time it's grown and swinging, you are going to have some trouble. So basically, if you can get in close to a melee opponent and start using your lashers and actually get to snare them, that would be best case. And we're definitely going to play this class in the PvP at some point. So that should be good. Alright, and let's see. I also want to point out that I think the biggest strength of this class that I've seen, aside from just, you know, how its ult is pretty good. I also should say that results may vary if you play with other people, and the heals of the pollinators actually might do actually some good heals to allies. Since I've been mainly going alone, then maybe that's why it just feels kind of lackluster to me. But anyways, what was I saying? I was going to say that the attack speed has been a huge plus. I think if you can get yourself a really high damage staff, that's what I meant to say, you could really throw some damage by yourself, which means that you can kind of cover the ranged opponents yourself, and then keep the melee with your plants. That is yet to be seen because I can't actually equip my best gear, my best staff gear, but I am excited to do so. Sometimes I like just kind of hovering and raining down on them, but it does kind of help to have a nice big clustering of them, so you don't want to do it from too far up, because then they'll just drop too spread out and you won't actually get that much snaring and thrashing in. I guess I don't need those 5 jumps. See how long those guys last? And it's pulsing green, but I think that pulsing green is the plant healing and sort of growing. I don't think that actually heals allies or anything. I think, or other plants. I think it's only the explosion at the end. I could have that wrong. Let's see, if I throw one here, does it pulse with the 5 when it's little? Let's see, if the bar fills up all the way and it still does the pulsing of 5 health, then I'll say I might be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's going to explode as soon as it gets to full health. Yep. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I'm right about that in that case, and that's too bad. I feel like that is really while I have the time, you know, if I'm in the middle of a challenge, then things might be different. But then I also might have other people, so it won't matter. But when I'm just sort of leveling by myself here, nice. Oh, cool, which is better actually. Yeah. When I'm just leveling by myself here, I think I've just been preferring to wait before approaching a boss for the couple seconds for my ult to recharge, and just going with that. It's just easier, and sort of seems to work better since you can just get, you can just kind of count on getting a lot more plants thrown with your ult. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people told me that this class sucked. I don't think I would say this sucked. I think this is a class for new players. Getting a hold of how you throw things and you know, working with teammates to heal them is a good thing, but I think that's what this class is for. It doesn't seem to be, there really is no skill to it other than, and a lot of the Trove, none of the Trove classes really have very high skill, okay, wrong place. Very high skill ceilings, but it's there, at the very least, you know, we talked last episode about how with the Reverend, you can actually sort of start thinking about your build a little closer than ever before. And I think that that's true here, or this is the opposite is true here, where pretty much everything is kind of taken care of for you. You just gotta hit the ult. That's it. Anything else you do is just a weaker version of the ult. Not necessarily a bad thing. I don't think I'll be playing this class very much because of the fact that it's just a little bit more engaging as someone who knows what they're doing in Trove to play some of these other classes. But a new class is always exciting and fun. I like it. It's been fun playing this today. I'll probably play it a little bit more. I was kind of hoping I could get to that level 10 here so we could check out the rank 10 costume. I also don't know, just kind of as a side note, if the Trove devs are still trying to get one biome per class. I kind of feel like they probably aren't doing that anymore because they're pretty behind in that case. Ooh. I don't really need more health. I'm not 100% sure what the shield means when it says absorb health. I don't know if that means that it I think it just means it reduces the damage. I guess that's really the only thing I could think of that it could mean, so that's nice. I mean, it absorbs damage, not absorbs health. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, we're back in the club world now, and I did make it to level 10. So here's the starter costume. Got a little leaf in the back. Pretty cool. We're gonna go here. And level 10. Oh, yeah. It's got like the 3 seed flower things in the back. I can only wait, and I can only imagine what the level 20 is gonna be. Got some nice purple accent now. Just looks more menacing and just spikier. I did go ahead and add a ghost pirate head, bald. I like that a lot. And I'm using the balefire wings, which I think match quite well. This is a pretty good costume, gotta say. Really liking it. And check this out. This has to be from Monster Ant. The only club officer we've ever had. Nice little Christmas tree. Looks beautiful. And it says, I guess it's time to resign from the officer. You miss it. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you too. And I'm not going to take you off the officer list because I think we might have a section. I've been mulling this over, and I think we're going to have like a wasteland section where it's supposed to be chaos and kind of like Mad Max. So I'll probably sprinkle a couple of the biomes in it and leave it open, and then just surround it in like a giant wall, which could be another build project after we finish some of the other ones. Also, I may need your help in figuring out how you guys, meaning Monster Ant, and also all y'all in the comments and on Twitter and on the streams, what exactly, how are we gonna go about this PvP thing? Let me show you guys real quick what it is. We can see if we can figure it out together here. It's probably pretty self-explanatory, but I'm a little worried, so we'll see. I don't know how much control you have, but let's find out. So, World Spring? Yeah, look. Red flag capture. Common flag spawn. Okay, red flag spawn. So you pick a spot for the flags to spawn. You pick up the power-ups. Fireball turrets, very nice. Arena survey tool displays a region that can be used as a battle arena. I don't know what that means or what that would look like. I might have to look that up. And then you pick the spawn point. And then I'm wondering how many of these can I have? Like, could I have one where there's 2 flags per team? I don't know how that works. Flatten a region that can become a battle arena. Flatten a region to bedrock that become a battle arena. And that's it. Everything else is standard before. So I probably won't be using this. I'll probably actually craft it into the land because I think that would look a little more interesting. But we're not even really there yet. So I know I said that we would get to the PvP today. Yes, I did. I totally did. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to actually happen. I ended up having way more to say about this class than I thought I would. And is that the same height? Let's see. Yeah. Nice. So that's fine. We'll dedicate an entire other video to it. I also think that we are going to make an entire other video probably about this guy again. I don't know. There's not this guy in particular, but I've got some ideas for videos. I don't know. Anyways, I really want to thank you guys so much for watching, though. We really got to get going. I wanted to do more of this building today, and maybe do some talking about the class while we built. But I ended up wanting to really get to that first rank 10 so I could show you this costume, which I think was worth it because I think it's a huge improvement. I don't know what we're gonna do about this tree in the tree. I guess let's clear that out. I'll probably leave it. I'll probably leave this tree kind of rubbing up against our tree. Sort of, maybe. I don't know. We shall see. But this has been a good episode, and I'm really excited to be back. I want to thank all the people who gave some love down in the comments of the last video, who are also excited about being back. I got a couple people saying, yeah, finally, which is like, I mean, that's great. Like I said in a oh, you know what? I never released that video. So what I wanted to say in this other video I made but then didn't release, whoops, is that I was so shocked to have people continue to say, even up until like the day before I released the season 2 video, that they wanted me to keep making videos. I mean, most internet shows are like out of sight, out of mind. They stop posting videos and they're just kind of dead in the water, and then no one watches anymore, after a little while. And this was not the case. People did not forget, never forget, which was just really touching. Yeah, I had a nice little moment of reading comments after finals week, and so I had like a lot of comments had stocked up because I didn't check comments at all. And then just being like, wow, this has been, I went and checked how long it was since my last Trove video, and it was just like, wow, yeah, okay, that's very nice of you guys. Very, very nice. Definitely made me all the more excited to start season 2. But that's enough of the gooey, touchy, fuzzy stuff. Nice. Okay, how does that look from down here? It looks good. I might try to, like, rough up the bottom a little bit. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. What do you guys think in terms of, like, build style? This might look good. Just sort of, and then maybe just dig a couple of holes upwards, too. Right? Like something like... Let's actually just jump up here real quick. Right, just a few. And then we'll plug them up with green. Does this texture make it look more tree-like or just less Trove-like and then just kind of weird? Okay, well, that needs to be thought out a little bit more. It turns out I sort of dug the holes in the same spots. I don't think I liked the holes we just dug, but I think I did like the little dingleberries. The leaves hanging down. So let's patch this up. Let's take one last look at it. Trial and error, that's the name of the game when it comes to building. It's not bad. I feel like we definitely need something right like there. Oh, that's too much. Oh, don't have too many jumps on this guy yet. Alright, something like that maybe. Is that too densely cluttered? Did it look better with fewer? I could go back and forth for hours. Must be perfect. Must be a perfect tree. Maybe let's get rid of that guy. And that one. How does that look when it's a lot less dense? I mean, I kind of like it. It looks like a mistake. I don't know. I think we're going to have to wait until the entire tree is done and then experiment with these different thoughts. This tree, I don't know what the max build height is, but we're getting close, and that's kind of troublesome. All right, well, that's a problem for another time. We still have a lot more tree left to go if I'm going to replicate this entire thing. We've basically got up to here, I think. I might just stop it a little early, and then just add a couple more branches. Anywho, this will probably be a project for a live stream. See you guys. Oh, wait, hold on. One huge thing. Oh, no. Look at all this stuff he dropped. bone dragon souls, 100 bone dragon souls, some heart darts. I don't know if these are for me. I'm keeping them as a thing, so I think they're for me. But I'm gonna take this chaos chest, and I'm gonna take I'm gonna take like some of these. I'm gonna take like 30 of these, and if he wants them back because he's staying as officer, he can have them. Woo! I don't think I had done any of the bone dragon stuff. That's fun. That is so fun. Let's check and see how are we doing. Oh, look, we got stuff over here. Have to remember to deconstruct this. Badges, bone dragon. What did we get up to? Oh, getting the bone dragon mount at 50. Okay, all right. I'm gonna take a little more. Just half of what he. That's it. Oh, that's half. I can grind these back once I get that. If he wants them back, I can grind back the. Where is it? No. Nope. Mounts. Adult dragons. Bone dragons. Yeah, spooky. I think it flies. That's pretty great. I can grind them back once I get the dragon coin. What is it called? Tome. That's the word for it. Tome. Alright, this has gone on for way too long. Dragged on the outro. I meant to do that earlier. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next one. Bye-bye.